layman with her feet on the street, finding out what the world thinks about what organizational development is after, what it needs, what it is. So we're here with Lieutenant Chavez, who has some thoughts on training, learning development, that type of thing. So, right now, why should organizations invest in human capital and their people?
That's a good question. That's right up our alley. We are part of the training unit for the San Jose Police Department. We actually develop the young officers that come to the department into a solo beat officer. So our job is to make sure that we can allow them to transition the knowledge they gain from the academy onto the streets. And it's probably one of the most important jobs in the department because we're building the backbone of our agency. And you know, I call the FTOs, the field training officers, the unsung heroes because it's a lot of hard work. They don't get a lot of glory for doing what they do. And I think that's consistent with training. Training in itself is a very difficult job.
Fun.
So Mackenzie, I have a question for you.
Sure.
As someone who deals with the public all day long, what one class would you require humanity to take if you were in charge?
What one class? Well, I'm a political science major, so I would require them to take like international politics or some kind of just general political class, so then you can be more aware of current events and what's going on. And I think that's really important for students especially to be knowledgeable about current affairs in the world.
Yeah, so I'm feet on the street here and I'm asking, what's your name? Kat. Kat. I'm asking Kat here. So if you were in charge of talent and development, what class would you want to teach everyone?
Music,
And why?
because it fills the soul with joy.
And if everybody in your organization had to take a class outside of this scope, what class would you tell them to take?
I think attitude.
Attitude class.
Yes. That drives everything every day.
Okay. Okay, and if you were in charge of talent and development, what class would you teach?
Cooking.
Cooking. And if you were in charge of talent and development, what class would you want to teach?
Music too? Yeah.
Here we are at the coffee shop, which is Pete's Coffee and Tea, asking the owner here, what is the most important thing that you would like your employees to know for the future of HR?
Can you? I have one very important question for this wonderful bartender.
Bartendress.
Bartendress. And what's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen. So I want Kristen's opinion because you come in contact with all kinds of people all day long. So from a customer standpoint, if you could have all of your customers take one class, what class would you have them take?
Oh my gosh. AA? I'm just kidding.
You'd go broke.
Actually, downtown there's a lot of very interesting creatures. I couldn't very well say just one thing because people are coming from all over the place, you know? Gosh, I don't know what class. Just one class. Yeah, maybe like how to talk to women, like, because it's a lot of men that come in here and they're just like really kind of sleazy.
Yay!
Idea. That's a great idea. HR.
And when you think of HR, what do you think of?
I think of like human management, like taking care of people within your business and making sure that they are satisfied and making sure that they have the best working conditions possible and just keeping a work environment pleasant. That's how I see it.
Thank you. So let's see. First of all, what does HR mean to you?
Home remedies.
HR sucks.
And what advice would you give someone that's in human resources?
Who's in human resources? You in human resources? Good luck. I think human resources is one of the toughest jobs. Mainly what you're doing is employees. You're dealing with people, you're dealing with personalities and all that. So attitude is important. I think personality is good. You find individuals that have a great personality, they don't have the attitude, they don't have the driven, you know, you need to have both. But I think attitude is more important to me.
So, what store is this? What's the name of your store?
Purist?
Purist. And is Purist a chain?
No, it's
Okay,
our own store.
independently owned. Okay, so as someone who works for an independently owned store, what does HR mean to you?
Human resources is a good question. Complain to me?
What was that? Say that again?
Complain to me? I mean,
Good answer. And what does HR stand for you? To mean you?
Human resources.
And what does that mean?
That means that I'm a human and I've got resources to do whatever I darn well please.
Love it. Good. Okay.
What do the letters HR mean to you?
Human resources.
That's a good idea.
And when I say the words synergistic decision making, what does that mean to you?
That means that it's synergy. It's like energy, but it also has a flow to it. And if you can use your synergy and I can use my synergy and we all use our own synergy, we can build this place into a perfect world.
I like the idea of a perfect world.
So do
And
I.
when someone tells you you have to think outside of the box, how do you actually think outside of the box? How does that work?
I don't even go inside the box. I am so outside the box, I'm not even in this planet. I'm on another universe. I'm on the state of cat. And that's a catastrophe. Waiting to happen. Look out, world! Here she is!
I lost my mind. Thank you.